Hi, my name is Atticus Everett. I'm a first-year Master of Architecture student at Arizona State University. Today I'll be presenting a design of the urban farm community for our Architecture Studio 401 course under Professor Ben Schoencase. Thank you for your attention. On this slide is a detailed narrative of how the design approaches the challenges and opportunities of the site and concept, which I invite you to review at your convenience. I will be discussing the design choices I made for this program and how they relate to the topics we have studied this semester, especially the concepts of comfort, community, and privacy. We started this project by exploring the relationships between figure and ground. These dynamics ultimately became manifest in the interactions between building masses and courtyards. Early in the process, I became interested in how courtyards of adjacent units can mediate their social relationships. I arranged units within the mat building so that some are isolated, some open onto common areas, and some are connected to adjacent courtyards, strengthening the social linkages between those units. I chose unit and courtyard plans that would highlight these interconnections, with long sides that connect along a large proportion of their perimeters. Narrow windows, a north-south axis, and angled louvers help contend with the high temperatures and incident sunlight in Phoenix. The high narrow windows along the eastern and western walls of the units, equipped with overhanging shades, allow sunlight to diffuse to the interior throughout the day and year while preventing direct solar radiation. The massing and orientation of the buildings presents the least possible wall area to the south to minimize incident radiation on building openings. Larger windows are shaded by angled louvers, which limit direct sun penetration, but still allow views out from the unit interior. Vegetation and the orientation of unit openings organize the site into areas with different degrees of privacy. Unit interiors are very private, employing windows primarily for light ingress and views out, eschewing the picture window typology in recognition of the mat building's high density. Common space is broken up to create several smaller vegetated areas for sitting and strolling, providing opportunities for occupants to engage with the social spaces without being exposed to the entirety of the community simultaneously. The arrangement of trees and gardens around the perimeter of the site creates a spatial and sonic barrier between the surrounding context of major roads to the north and west and the high school to the east. The mat building itself is composed of 3 unit types. One is set up for a multi-generational household, which might require a separate private space. Another is designed for a household that loves to entertain and is highly connected to the common spaces outside. The third specifically accommodates the needs that might arise from work in the farm plots and community buildings by providing extra storage and utilities near the entryway. They are arranged to generate a wide array of plan and context pairings that could accommodate a variety of social scenarios and help foster a diverse community. The common spaces revolve primarily around the concept of an urban farm. Garden and orchard plots are dispersed around the site perimeter in clusters to encourage personal or household engagement with the agricultural functions of the program. The community buildings are open structures that house a market exchange and the on-site utilities. Paved walkways connect the mat building to occupant parking and to the sidewalks, canal, and playground along the site's perimeter, as well as providing access to vegetated areas for utility vehicles. The unit walls are constructed using insulated modular concrete form blocks, providing strength and climate control while minimizing construction time and costs. We studied the unit massing using papered models, which we then developed into structural plans of the roofs, walls, and foundations. The roof is designed to minimize the need for pillars and structural beams while maintaining strength and rigidity. Along with produce, the site presents great opportunities for resource capture. The slope of the site runs south to north, and water runs through the gravel of the mat building common spaces and collects in the retention basin along the north side of the site, where it can potentially be collected and redistributed among the program's substantial water requirements. The butterfly-style roof designs aid this process by directing water toward the centers of units where it can be collected on an individual basis by occupants. The orientation of the roof surfaces presents a large surface area to the south, providing a platform for capturing the sun's energy to heat water or generate electricity for use in the site. The aim is to create a green space that supports mutualistic relationships between individuals, their nutrition, and the broader community in urban Phoenix. Thank you for your time and attention.